In the book of Leviticus, God gave Moses specific instructions for the tabernacle. These instructions were detailed and precise, emphasizing the importance of following God's commands to the letter. The tabernacle was not just any tent, it was a sacred space where the Israelites could connect with the divine. It was a place of worship, a sanctuary in the wilderness, and a symbol of God's covenant with his people. This sacred tent served as a portable place of worship for the Israelites. Wherever they traveled, the tabernacle went with them, ensuring that God's presence was always near. It was a constant reminder of their faith and their journey towards the promised land. One important command was to keep the lamps burning continuously. These lamps were not just for illumination, they held deep spiritual significance. The continuous light represented God's eternal presence and his unwavering guidance. This symbolized God's presence among his people. The light was a beacon of hope and a symbol of divine protection. It reminded the Israelites that even in the darkest times, God's light would guide them. The lampstand was made of pure gold and had 7 branches. Each branch was meticulously crafted, symbolizing perfection and divine completeness. The number 7 itself is significant in biblical texts, often representing wholeness and divine order. Each branch held a lamp that burned olive oil. This oil was specially prepared, pure and consecrated, symbolizing the purity and holiness required to maintain God's presence. This pure oil represented holiness and consecration. It was a reminder that the Israelites were a chosen people, set apart for a divine purpose. The act of keeping the lamps burning was a sacred duty, a way to honor and maintain their covenant with God. God made it clear that his light should never go out, signifying his constant presence. The eternal flame was a powerful symbol of God's everlasting love and faithfulness. It reassured the Israelites that no matter where they were or what challenges they faced, God's light would always be with them, guiding and protecting them. The high priest had a crucial responsibility to tend to the lamps, a task that was both sacred and symbolic. Every day he would trim the wicks with great care, ensuring that the flames burned brightly and steadily. He would also refill the lamps with fresh oil, a symbol of renewal and sustenance. This daily ritual demonstrated the importance of maintaining a right relationship with God, emphasizing the need for constant vigilance and devotion. This act symbolized our need to draw near to God daily, reminding us that spiritual upkeep is as essential as physical maintenance. We must remove impurities from our lives, just as the priest removed the charred wicks to keep our spiritual light shining. We must also seek his constant guidance and renewal, understanding that our journey requires divine direction. The lamps remind us that God's presence illuminates our paths, guiding us through the darkness and leading us to spiritual enlightenment. Leviticus 24 also recounts a serious incident involving blasphemy. A man whose mother was an Israelite and his father an Egyptian blasphemed the name of the Lord. This act was a grave offense in Israel, demonstrating utter disrespect for God. The punishment for blasphemy was severe. The man was stoned to death outside the camp. This act emphasized the sacredness of God's name and the importance of reverent worship. Although these events occurred centuries ago, they hold timeless lessons for us today. The wisdom and insights from these ancient teachings continue to resonate with us, offering guidance and perspective in our modern lives. They remind us of the enduring nature of truth and the importance of learning from the past. We must approach God with reverence and respect, recognizing his holiness and authority. This reverence is not just about fear, but about a deep, abiding respect and awe for the creator of the universe. It's about understanding our place in the grand scheme of things and acknowledging the divine order. Our words and actions should reflect our love for him. This means living out our faith in tangible ways, showing kindness, compassion, and integrity in all that we do. It is about being a living testament to the values we hold dear. The incident with the blasphemer serves as a stark reminder of the seriousness of sin. It underscores the gravity of our actions and the impact they can have on our spiritual well-being. This story is a powerful illustration of the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. While we live under God's grace, our actions have consequences. Grace does not absolve us of responsibility, rather it calls us to a higher standard of living. It is a reminder that we are accountable for our choices and that we must strive to align our lives with divine principles. We must strive to live lives that honor God and His teachings. This involves continuous self-reflection and a commitment to personal growth. It is about seeking wisdom and understanding and applying these lessons in our daily lives. The community played a key role in upholding God's law in this account. It shows the importance of collective responsibility and the power of a united community in maintaining moral and ethical standards. Together, we can support each other in our spiritual journeys. This story highlights the importance of accountability and supporting one another in our faith journeys. It is a reminder that we are not alone and that we can lean on each other for strength and encouragement. We must encourage each other to live righteously. By fostering a supportive and uplifting environment, we can help each other stay true to our values and continue to grow in our faith.